What's going on, everybody? This is 3C's Mentoring Group. This is Mr. Thomas here with our Alumni Corner. Every time around the holidays, we get alumni who come back, and we like to talk to them about their college experience and have them drop a couple of gems so they can encourage the next generation and give some insight, because they were just in high school not that long ago. So they'll be very current with the information. So we have somebody here with us today. Who are you?
What's going on, y'all? My name is Malik.
Malik, you so you gonna so you gonna look at the camera? Ain't gonna look at me? No,
I'm gonna look at you.
Okay.
So people know real quick who I was.
Okay, let's do it again. So who we got?
What's going on, everybody? Oh,
these intros, man. So what school do you attend?
wait.
You can look at me now. You can look now.
Okay. Ask me again.
Oh man, it's too early for him. It's too early.
I'm ready.
All right, so we have a special guest in the house today. Who are you?
What's going on, everybody? My name is Malik.
All right, what school?
I go to Wilberforce University.
Okay. All right.
Sir.
So
Yes, sir.
How long you been there?
I've been there since I left high school. So it's 2022.
2022? Okay.
Yeah.
So you could have went anywhere. You've been on trips with us, going places.
Very true.
We did not visit that school
We ain't
at
go there
all.
at all. I ain't even know about it. To be
So
honest with you.
how did you pick that school? Tell us the story.
So I was going to 5 different colleges before that.
Okay, 5 different schools.
My
all right.
mind changed so many different times. I was going to say TSU.
Mm-hmm.
I was going there, but they had a lot going on with their housing and all of that stuff. So I'm like, I don't know where I was going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Then God pretty much just opened up the door for me to get to Wilberforce. Everything was paid off for free. I had a little balance. I got there. I got a scholarship for $5,000. Took away my balance. It had a little more.
So you saying you was meant to be there?
For sure. I definitely was.
So you didn't do any special thing. You applied to the school though, right?
Yeah, I applied at this like HBCU thing.
Okay.
They gave me a scholarship, but because I took so long to accept it, I didn't get it no more. So when I told them I was going to come, I had 7 days to move in.
7 days.
7 days.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, because when I went down, I ain't had no housing still.
Oh, so you was walking on faith.
On me, I ain't had no housing, no student ID number, none of that.
So how you convince your people to drive you down there with none of that in place?
God did. So like real life.
So what did your mama say when you said we going? I ain't got nothing. What'd she say?
She told me.
Really? She said you going there.
She told me. She was like, "We're just gonna go there at 9 a.m. tomorrow." I'm like, 9 a.m. That means it's 4.5 hours away. That means we gotta get up early. So I text one of these dudes that I know that was going there too. I say, "What y'all got going on tomorrow at 9?" He was like, "Nothing. Ain't nothing going on at 9." Then he hit me back up later on. He was like, "Oh, my bad. They just said it's an orientation in case you missed it. So it's an orientation tomorrow at 9 a.m. if you didn't go to the first one." So we got there, went to the orientation, did the little orientation. They gave me my ID number, my classes. Went to the housing lady I was talking to for the whole little break. And when they told me that I had 7 days to move in, trying to get housing, I was on the phone with her every day. Nothing yet.
First day.
Every day on the phone with her.
That's a story. That's a testimony. So,
For
man, so some of y'all, and you said your mind changed so much, and this came through at the midnight hour.
Oh, for sure. That's the truth.
Wow. So tell me this. How have you changed since high school to now, would you say? Or have you changed? Have you grown? You the same person?
I would say, yeah, for sure.
How?
I definitely changed. I opened up more, is what I would say. So at first, like, I was so religious, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. I'm God this, God that, God this, God that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But now it's still God, number one. But I know how to enjoy life now. I don't got to be so stuck up. I don't got to be, not even stuck up, because I was still cool. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, I still hang out.
You don't have to be as rigid.
Yeah, you feel me? So
you loosen up. You're more balanced.
Yeah, I'm going to go have a good time with y'all. And then we can still talk about God whenever y'all want to. Like, people come to me for that. They still call me pastor, bishop, all of that stuff, because that's still how I carry myself on campus. Okay. But I still know how to go and have a good time, too.
So what made you more? Was it the fact that you was on your own that made you that way? Or did the classes make you that way? Did the student groups? What was it? What made you that way? What loosened you up?
My friend group, for sure. That's what I say. My friend group and actually being on the college campus, you feel me? So for a long time, I wasn't doing a lot of the stuff. I wasn't going to no parties, just chilling. No, y'all gonna have a good time with that. It ain't for me. Mm-hmm. But once I start going down, I'm like, oh, okay. So this is what everybody was talking about. Okay, I get this a little jig. I get with this a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how that was.
Okay, so are you single?
No, I ain't single. I got me a little Look, yeah,
a little situation.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna get into that team. Come on now.
I love that, man. That's great,
Why
man.
is it the first question you always talk? I was trying to ask people that question.
I just want to know, man, because the answers be hilarious, man. You saw Marcus.
Yeah. He was out there tweaking. All right, no, all right. I know what
like,
he on.
His eyes, he was like,
he cool. I ain't gonna say too much.
Marcus, man, we love you, man. You just funny, man. You're a funny dude. So, tell us about the campus. Like, do you think that decision to go there? How is it? Is it a good campus? Do you feel at home? Describe the campus. What's the vibe of it?
Campus is definitely like a home feeling for real. So because it's such a small Wilberforce University is the first private HBCU ever. So we was owned and operated by African Americans. So going there is real family oriented. It's not a big school. Everybody know each other. Imagine it's private, but it ain't like we got all of that little rules and all of that stuff. Like a regular college, it's just a private HBCU. So everybody see everybody. You're going to see everybody the same, like every day. You're going to see the same people.
How many people?
It's maybe like 800.
800.
Yeah.
So you really do know everybody.
Yeah.
And where is everybody from?
Everywhere. I got people from like I'll get to that later. But I got some people from the Bahamas, Detroit, people from the city, Chicago. You got people from Ohio.
Who got the most, you say, outside Ohio? Who got the most?
Detroit.
Really?
Detroit for sure got it.
So Detroit,
people from Texas, Mississippi.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Different
California.
Flavors. Have they told you got an accent?
Yes. Every day. They be like, I sound like G Herbo. I'm like, bro, okay. Even like when the little kids come and do tours, they're like, on phone now, you sound like G Herbo. I'm like,
Here we go.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, tell me this. So, what is it? What piece of it? Oh, two questions. How did 3Cs prepare you for this moment? How did your interactions with our organization help you at all, or did we help you?
Oh, for sure, because I wasn't going to college at first.
Really?
Do you remember when Star y'all had your old office? And Star, y'all was in a podcast, and Star brought me, and y'all was asking like, was I going to college? I told y'all no. School wasn't it. I wasn't doing none of this. Even during the summer. I mean, even doing before I went to school, I was saying I wasn't going. This wasn't for me, but like being able to go on the tours and actually see how everybody was living, and like, all right, so maybe I could do this.
And that's crazy. You had to be. What grade was you in?
That was 7th grade. Yep, that was 7th grade.
So in 7th grade, you was like, no, but your sister came around.
On me. What?
And then from being around slowly but surely, because we never really forced you.
Yeah.
You just came around.
For sure.
And it was like, this is cool. You've been on stuff. And then you saw the tours that we went on. You was our camera person.
Yeah.
And then you saw the fun we had, saw the students that had been there, and then you see how they're at school. So
for sure.
And that's crazy, man. So that just shows that you can affect somebody no matter how young they are.
For sure, because I promise you I wasn't going to school.
Yeah, that's great, man. So give us some gems, man. You got to give us some gems. So what if somebody in high school right now, right, what's some advice that we can give them that can prepare them for this moment? Give me like 2 things you wish you had did.
One thing I say for sure is just be okay with changing. Like, you going to figure yourself out in college. Like, everybody say high school is a place where you go know who you are, but they don't be truthful with a lot of people. You feel me? Like, even know what you want to do. I'm in the process right now. I'm trying to figure out if my majors, do I want to change my major? Do I want to keep my major? What is it that I'm passionate about? And that's just life for real. So you got to understand that life is going to change, period.
Okay.
So, yeah, just understanding that things are going to change. You got to be okay with it. You got to just move with it for real. That's
so in high school, they don't have to be definite. They don't have to have it all figured out.
Even if you go to school and your first year, your major is undecided, that's cool. Just take your little your mandatory classes, all of that stuff, and then once you go into your sophomore year, you can actually go ahead and try to figure out what you want to do. That's all.
Okay. It is, really. All right, that's one piece of advice. What other advice you want to give that helps somebody in high school right now?
My other piece of advice that I get to somebody in high school that's trying to go to college is to start preparing yourself now, for real. Like,
and what does that look like?
I'm finna tell you. You ready?
Come on, break it down. I'm ready.
So, matter of fact, no, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm gonna say this.
I'm
look at them, because y'all gotta understand that high school is not like college, and college is not like high school. You don't got nobody to force you to go to class.
So that's true. So you really can just sit and do nothing all day.
I've done it before.
Really?
What? Man, who? 9 a.m. who? I ain't gotta get up. My mama ain't knocking on my door telling me to go to school. What?
You just sit there.
Yes.
Since you don't go to class today, what do you do all day? Just sleep?
Sleep, hang out, play the game. You know,
So it'd be other people.
outside.
So it'd be people on campus. Just people to know. It's folks on campus that just don't go to class.
Yeah, you got some people that don't go to class up on there.
It's life.
It's college. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cool though. Don't even worry about it, you know. But I will say this: make sure you get that work done at least, or like have people in your class that you know are gonna help you out, like saying, okay, we did this today.
So they got to make friends. They got to talk
for
to
sure.
people.
You got to. If you go to college and you don't get active on campus doing all types of stuff, or whatever, or just coming outside, you won't enjoy college at all.
I try to tell you. So give us some memories, man. What memories you had, man?
Memories that I had in college.
So I'll give you two memories. Give me a 3 C's memory that you remember, something that you will never forget that we
3Cs
did,
memory. All right.
and then a college memory from your freshman year. 2 memories.
All right. A 3C memory. I say we went on that cabin trip on
Memphis.
the HBCU tour.
Yeah.
That was dope right there. I rock with that for sure.
Well, you won a talent show.
Yeah, you know, I did my yeah.
That was good.
I did.
That talent show, and we've kept the talent show. Each year is more and more, but that was good. I did not expect you to do that.
Yeah, I do my.
We didn't expect you was gonna do it. That was good. Okay.
So that I definitely say that was a memory that ain't going nowhere for sure.
All right.
And then college, my freshman year.
Yeah, give me a memory. Something you can say on camera.
Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing bad. I don't care. Come on, T man. Don't do me like that. Now I say the craziest memory. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them sending me my grades.
Really?
Boy, they sent me my grades. I had a 1.4 GPA.
In college?
Yes. But it wasn't my fault though. Some of it was my fault. But that was like the craziest. I'm like, what?
Was that one class?
Nah, I felt like a few classes. One of my teachers left in the middle of the school day, though. He had back surgery and didn't come back at all, and they put none of my grades in.
So that was one.
Yeah, then my math course, you know.
That was bad.
Yeah, then my English course, you know.
So
Yeah.
So have you fixed it?
Oh, for sure.
So now you back up.
Yeah, I took the class that I failed. I took some back again. Like my first semester was a 1.4. Then they fixed all of that stuff and it went to a 2.0.
Okay.
Then my second semester I had a 3.5, so I was on the dean list.
Oh my!
Yeah, so
clap it up for him. Yes, yes.
You know, once you get that little letter in the mail, time about if you don't get your GPA up, you get
It's
kicked
over
out.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know you got to tighten up a little bit. You got to lock
And that's
in for
real.
Sure.
So that means you honest. You like, you know what? I didn't have it together.
Yeah,
I
for
fixed
sure.
it. I brought it back up. Now I'm on the dean's list.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you don't hear that story. You hear I had my grades low and I ain't go back.
Yeah.
Because some folks, they just don't go back because they had low grades.
And that's the truth for real. Like I know people that dropped out already. I know people that dropped out. It was like the first semester, in the middle of the semester, like they just done.
Yeah.
Even the freshman class that came in, I know people that dropped out already.
Yeah. So it's like that perseverance. And when I look at college, I mean, I feel like when you graduate high school, I feel like everybody should have a plan.
For sure.
You can have 4 years school, 2 years school, but you need to educate yourself to do something.
Yeah.
Simply, Miss Tyler, I want to work. I want to work. You can work if you want to, but how many people you know hate their job? So they'll work. The money is good. It's a student right now. If you're watching this, you know who you are. He graduated a long time ago when I was working at the college. I ain't going to say his name. It's a him.
Mm-hmm.
And he left college to go work.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him how his life was going to be. And 10 years later, it played out exactly what I said.
Like that for
and
real.
what happened was I told him, I said, you're going to quit school. You're going to get a job. You're going to get money. You're going to get an apartment. You're going to buy a car. They're going to give you a promotion. You're going to get used to the money. You're going to have people around. Then you're going to hate the job. You're going to hate the stuff, but then be miserable because you have to go to this job to sustain yourself.
That's how it be.
Oh, you don't know. Bro, he did it.
That's
And
how
I
it
was
be.
like, bro, you have a master's by now. He like,
But it's not for everybody though. I will
yeah.
say.
But here's the thing. I think everybody needs that. I'm going to always say that everybody should educate
Oh,
themselves
that's true
because,
though. That's very true.
yeah, everybody's path going to look different, right? But for somebody to say, I don't want to educate myself, I want to just go into the workforce, I don't feel like that's wise because
Yeah.
you really don't know enough about yourself. Because even if you say, I want to do film, I want to fix cars, I want to cook, it's education attached to that. Just going out there
That's a
like,
bet.
yeah,
You're
just
trying
going
to
out there
go
like,
and do it. Yeah, you definitely gotta educate yourself.
yeah,
for
even
sure.
if you're doing classes once or twice, 1 or 2 classes a year, part-time. But you don't want to go out there headstrong like that. All right, so last thing. I said last thing already. What's in your headphones? I always ask everybody that because it's very fascinating. What's the last thing you played in your headphones?
Like music wise, like what I
Yes.
was playing.
Yes.
I like slow jams. You feel me?
What's the last thing?
So like, let me see. Let me put
Yeah, what's the last thing you played, man? What you done played, man?
I'm finna tell you right now. You know that's how you sing.
You playing that?
Shut It Down by Drake.
Shut it down.
Say, baby, I had to mention that if you was a star, you'd be the one I'm searching for. Oh. You know, that put me in my dipping.
That's your
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you start,
Yeah,
yeah.
my
Them shoulders, you rub your hands.
Oh my gosh, here you go. Nah, he don't let him, please. He been doing this since I got back, man. You so corny. You so corny, man. Don't listen to this man.
Yeah,
y'all.
man. So I see you got a shirt on, man. That's a nice shirt for the
Oh,
people,
thank you.
man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's that all about, man? Tell us something, man. What's that all about, man?
1911, you feel me? I'm a proud member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, you know.
Okay, what number was you?
For sure, I was the ace of the line, Ace Rock.
Ace Rock. What's
You
your
know it.
line name?
They call me Rockstar. You better know
Rockstar.
it, man.
So what's your crossing date? Is what?
I crossed November 10th.
November 10th.
November 10th, 2003.
So when is your?
Ooh, 2023. That's the that's my birth year.
Y'all know how to get them.
Yeah, I'm tweeting. It's cool.
So wait a minute, your birthday is when?
October 17th, 2003.
Okay, and then November is when you cross.
November 10th,
So
2023.
when is Founders Day for y'all?
January 5th.
So it's gonna be your first Founders Day.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Are you going nuts?
We're gonna have a good time, man. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna have a good time, man.
You gonna be in Chicago or there?
You're gonna have a good time, man. I'm going everywhere. I'm going on tour. I told you I'm going on tour.
There you are. So I'll say this, man. This is a good young guy. Known him for some time. So the people who I know that's in fraternities, my fraternity, other fraternity, I know some noops. I know some AKA, some deltas. I'm gonna connect y'all to this young man. He got a bright future, and I want him to be embraced into this because I feel like he has a lot to offer.
There's love.
And what's your major?
My major is mass media communication.
What you want to do with that?
So I want to have like a training hub where I teach people to come the functions in media, all of that stuff.
Like what we doing
Yeah,
here?
exactly. What we're doing here, sending them out to
Okay.
the real world. Nah, you start your business. I help you start your business. After that, you do you. I'm gonna take the next batch in.
And do it.
But then I want to be a pastor too. You feel me?
So you can use media to get your word out.
Yeah.
So he gonna be here editing y'all for the break, and you'll see him. If you need some work, hit him up. But appreciate you. Thank you for being the first person on the show. All right.